All right, so your target today is to create some shades on your cake and then also to overlap colors. So this one I've almost completed down here, and then I'm gonna show you how I did that up here with this layer of cake. The first thing you're gonna do is pick out a color. So I am gonna choose, actually, I don't want that one. I'm gonna choose this pretty turquoise to start with. With this one, I'm gonna gently fill in the spaces on my cake that I want to be turquoise. Take your time, do some slow and smooth coloring. I'll show you what that looks like when it's done. All right, so here's what it looks like with my first layer of color laid down. Next, I'm gonna pick out some different colors to overlap. Like, I think I'm gonna choose yellow, and I'm gonna color this yellow over my green. Same thing with the brown up here. I might pick a color. I think down here I chose orange to overlap, and I'm gonna pick, I think, orange again to overlap here. I'll show you what that looks like when it's done. All right, so now you can see my cake is starting to look a lot brighter. So all I did was take my yellow and overlap it, and then I took some orange and overlapped on top of my brown as well. I also took this black crayon and outlined some of my details that I wanted to stand out a little bit more. Next, we're gonna be adding a shadow. So a shadow is where the light is not hitting. So if the light is coming from this direction, my shadow would be right here. If my shadow is right here, my shadow is gonna be right here, up here as well. I can't switch sides because the light is coming from this way. So I'm gonna start with my black crayon, pressing hard here on the edge and slowly pressing less to create that gradation we talked about. Here, I'll show you how I do it. All right, so at first on this side, I press super hard with my black. It almost just looks like a thick line. Now, as I get further and further away from where my shadow is, or shade, I slowly press less with my crayon. So now I'm kind of pressing medium. And then now I'm barely touching my black to the cake. After I get done, I kind of think about it. Do I like it? Do I not? Do I need to go back and add some over here? I feel like I do. And I keep adding my shadow until I feel like I have a nice gradation. And that's part of what's gonna make it look 3D, like it's popping out of the paper. We're gonna spend 2 days coloring on the inside of our cakes, today's class and next class. You should not be finished coloring by the end of class today. So please take your time and do your best work. Have fun.